Welcome to my channel. I'm Crystal A. Smith, speculative fiction and lesbian romance author. Today, I'm just going to talk about something that is very important, my TBR. For those of you who don't know, TBR stands for to be read. Okay, as a writer, it is very important, vital, necessary, super required that you read. Come on. Okay. So, like, things are always changing, things are evolving. There are amazing books, there are awful books, and you should read widely, right? You should read across all genres, you should read all mediums, essays, fiction, nonfiction, poetry. It's only going to make you better, right? So I'm a little bit behind in my TBR. Things get in the way. We all know this, right? Life, kids, family, binge watching a TV show from 2013. I'm watching Mob Wives right now, okay? Okay? Don't judge me. but but your TBR or your reading is very very important. So some books that I just like pulled from hidden recesses in my apartment, because I've had them for so long and I need to step up. I need to read my books. Now, I don't always just go out and buy new books, right? I'm not going to lie to y'all like that. I do. New books are shiny and awesome. But I digress. So two books, I'll jump right in. Two books that I'm always reading, that I find myself always reading. Um, One is How We Do It, Black Writers on Craft, Practice, and Skill, edited by Jericho Brown. This book is just a gem, right? It is a collection of essays from Black writers who have that know how, that skill. They tap into culture, they tap into dialogue, dialect. They tap into how a scene is really brought up from like the smallest action word or anything like that, right? So this is always on my nightstand, and my bookmark just fell out, so I guess I'll just have to start it over again. Another book that I'm always reading is Toni Morrison. Hold on. The Source of Self Regard. Toni Morrison is just a pillar in writing, in publishing, in editing. Um, the woman was brilliant, right? Just the way she looked at stories, stories as a whole, stories in part. It's just very nice to sit down and go over her words. I've been reading this book also for for a while now, because you have to stop and you have to let the words kind of like sink in, right? She's not just talking about fickle things. She's talking about serious, life altering moments and ways in interaction, and how that applies to how we move with each other, how we interact, how we listen, how we interpret, not only for ourselves, within ourselves, but when we step outside of something that's like comfortable and we go and have to deal with others. Others. Okay. So these are my two constant books, all time reading. They're good. They give you insight. Read essays, writers. Okay. And then my fiction books that there's two that I've started a couple of times. I don't think I was in the mindset to read them yet. And then one that I haven't started at all, but I've had it. And there's like already, I think there's already like a sequel, and there might be a third book to it. I'm behind. So the first one is A Blade So Black. It's supposed to be like an Alice in Wonderland retelling, sort of, kind of, maybe, possibly. I'm not really sure. I didn't get very far the first time I tried to read it because some characters showed up, and I think I was mad. In real life, I think I was mad, and I was just like, you know what? I don't got time to be listening to no male characters. And that's just how it is sometimes, okay? Male characters get on my last nerve. I've been reading male characters since I was knee high to a grasshopper. Sometimes I'm just over it. Give me the women, give me the badasses, okay? So I'm going to give this another shot. I know that there are male characters in it now, so I can get over myself. So I'm going to try to read A Blade So Black. It's been on my TBR for a good while. Um, Forgive me for not having the book jacket on this one. I don't know where it is. So um, whatever. But this is Pure Nessie, and it is by Sandra Clark. Suzanne Clark. It's by Suzanne Clark. Pure Nessie. But I hear really wonderful things, and I think I only made it a couple of pages. I think when I started reading this, I was working like 3 jobs or something like that. So I was just kind of like, I ain't really got time for this. But I'm back. Pure Nessie is going to be read by the end of the year. It is July, by the way, July 2025. So this is going to be read by the end of the year, Pure Nessie. And then the big behemoth that I also hear absolutely fantastic things about, that has been in a drawer because I have too many books and they don't all fit on the bookshelf, is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. So it's beautiful. Look at this cover. It's beautiful. I've heard so many amazing things about it. There is a second book, and I feel left out because I have not cracked it open and I don't know what's going on. Um, I don't really know what it's about, but it's out. It's out of the drawer. It will be read by the end of 2025. Okay. So you guys need to hold me to it. When I'm done reading these books, I will come back and tell you what I thought, and then we can mark these off the TBR. Okay. All right. What books are on your TBR? Tell me. I'm always looking for a recommendation. Leave the names of the books in the comments. Let me know, and we can talk about them.